Welcome to Open History channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more video like this one.
Joseph Merrick, known as the Elephant Man, lived a life of pain, rejection, and quiet dignity. From the streets to the London hospital, he became a symbol of humanity's cruelty and its rare compassion. On a Monday morning in 1979, 16-year-old Brenda Ann Spencer opened fire on a school, killing 2 and wounding 9. When asked why, she chillingly said, "I don't like Mondays," a senseless act that scarred a nation. In 2006, archaeologists in China's Xinjiang desert uncovered a 3,000-year-old mummy of a Gushi shaman. With blue eyes, cannabis, and ritual objects in his grave, he revealed the rich, lost legacy of an ancient people. Before 1979, Iranian women lived with freedom and choice. After the revolution, rights were stripped away and hijab made mandatory. Yet today, they still stand and fight to reclaim what was once theirs. October 2, 1918. Brigadier General John Vaughan Campbell rallies his men on the Reconstruction Bridge, moments after its capture. A powerful symbol of courage and the final push that would help end the Great War. In 2011, police entered Anatoly Moskvin's home in Nizhny Novgorod and uncovered 29 mummified girls dressed like dolls. A brilliant historian hiding a nightmarish secret, a chilling descent into madness. During the Battle of Amiens in 1918, a British Mark V tank releases a messenger pigeon. These pigeons were crucial for communication, carrying messages across the battlefield when technology failed. Mid-20th century London, where narrow streets held quiet stories. Men climbed old wooden ladders, while cats, the calm rulers of the rooftops, watched from above. A simple moment, frozen in time. April 1945, Dachau. An 18-year-old Russian girl, emaciated and haunted, meets the camera with a piercing gaze. Her eyes speak of the unimaginable suffering endured by thousands under Nazi captivity, a stark testament to resilience and humanity. Behold Rameses the Great, over 3,000 years on Earth. His featured long nose, fine lips, and lines of age tell the tale of a king who fought, built, and reigned for over 90 years. His legacy endures at Egypt's National Museum of Civilization. This early 1900s photograph shows a man who survived smallpox. For centuries, smallpox killed millions. By 1980, the disease was eradicated, leaving only historical records and a few lab samples. In the 1980s, Arnold Schwarzenegger and actress Heather Thomas were photographed together. Both were prominent figures in entertainment, representing Hollywood's vibrant culture during that decade. British soldiers are seen shortly after their release from a Japanese POW camp in 1945. Emaciated yet resilient, they returned home bearing the scars of captivity and the enduring strength of those who survived one of World War II's harshest trials. Erwin Rommel, known as Germany's Desert Fox during World War II, wore the distinctive Afrika Korps uniform. Designed for North African campaigns, the light-colored outfit and practical gear helped soldiers endure desert heat and maintain mobility. Margaret and Mary Gibb, the Scottish Siamese twins born in 1912, lived their lives inseparably. Even faced with medical separation to save a life, they chose to remain together, passing away within minutes of each other in 1963. Otzi the Iceman, discovered in 1991, lived around 3,300 BCE. His clothing, tools, and gear show how Copper Age humans survived in harsh alpine conditions, combining warmth, mobility, and practicality. His shoes were made of bearskin and deer hide. In 1931, Albert Johnson, the Mad Trapper of Rat River, sparked a legendary 48-day manhunt across the Northwest Territories and Yukon. His survival skills allowed him to evade RCMP in freezing conditions. His identity remains a mystery even today. In 1930, George Burchett, known as the King of Tattooists, showcased his mastery of body art. His innovative designs, from ships to portraits, influenced tattoo culture worldwide, blending tradition with bold creativity for a new era of personal expression. On March 25, 1998, Jill Ann Weatherwax, former beauty queen, was found murdered in Fresno, California. Her case remains unsolved, haunting the city and inspiring scholarship funds in her memory. Around 1910, wealthy tourists visiting Mount Vesuvius in Italy were often carried up its steep slopes by local guides. Women in restrictive dresses and corsets relied on this unique service to safely reach the crater while enjoying the famous Grand Tour. In 1986, Swiss woman Corinne Hoffmann fell in love with Samburu warrior Lukatinga in Kenya. She left her life and country behind to live in the African desert, marrying him and having a daughter. Their story inspired the best-selling book, The White Maasai. King Ahmose I, founder of Egypt's New Kingdom, liberated the nation from the Hyksos. His mummy, discovered in 1881 at Deir el-Bahari, now rests in the Egyptian Museum. Ahmose was a ruler and a national hero who restored Egypt's unity and glory. In the mid-1940s, Hollywood actress Anne Gwynn gained fame in horror and B-movies. She is also remembered as the grandmother of actor Chris Pine, connecting classic Hollywood to modern cinema. In 2022, Jordan Wilson suffered a severe attack by a Boer bulldog in Tampa, losing her nose. Surgeons reconstructed it using a forehead flap and cartilage. Her recovery journey has been shared widely on social media. On January 26, 1943, a German officer wearing an Iron Cross surrendered to Allied forces in Tunisia during World War II. The moment symbolizes the turning tides in North Africa, as Axis forces faced increasing pressure. In 1673, Spanish sailors captured a two-headed giant over 3.5 meters off South America. It died trying to escape, and its mummified remains later fascinated visitors at museums in England and Baltimore. In 1872, Sitting Bull paused mid-skirmish against a survey crew to sit, smoke, and invite 4 warriors to join him. Passing the pipe under fire, their daring cemented his legendary courage among his people. In September 1962, test pilot George Aird ejected from his English Electric Lightning just before it crashed. His chute saved him, landing through a greenhouse roof. Injured but alive, the photo became iconic in aviation history. Between 1960 and 1971, Edward Paynell, the Beast of Jersey, terrorized the island wearing a mask and nail-studded wristlets. Living a normal life by day, he was caught only after a traffic stop revealed his sinister costume. An armorer services a .50 caliber Browning machine gun inside the ball turret of a B-17 Flying Fortress, maintaining firepower crucial for Allied bombers during World War II missions over Europe. Frank, Charles, and Marie Magilton performed a circus act in Boston around 1871-72. Their cabinet card captures the charm and spectacle of 19th century entertainment, when circus performers amazed audiences with daring feats. On April 11, 1945, American troops liberated Buchenwald. SS overseers caught in civilian clothes were beaten by survivors. This photo captures justice returned and the raw aftermath of one of Nazi Germany's deadliest camps. Peter Kürten, the vampire of Dusseldorf, was executed in 1931 for brutal murders. His preserved head, studied for criminal science, now sits in a museum, a chilling symbol of humanity's darkest impulses. A Viking mass grave reveals 54 skeletons, their decapitated skulls stacked beside them. Dating back centuries, it offers a grim glimpse into ritualistic executions and the violent practices of the Norse world. In September 1944, American soldiers of the 101st Airborne Division dashed past a burned-out truck in Veghel, Netherlands. The scene captures the intensity of World War II battles and the courage of paratroopers in action. This painting, Mystery of the Crow Medicine Horse Masks by Howard Turpning, portrays a sacred ritual. Crow warriors don elaborate masks, reflecting spiritual traditions, identity, and the ceremonial power of Native American heritage. This historical photo shows the kangwe, a heavy wooden collar used in China from the Song Dynasty to 1912. Offenders were publicly humiliated, unable to feed themselves, their suffering a harsh warning of shame and control over both body and spirit. This photo captures Blanche Barrow at her capture in August 1933. At just 22 and 81 pounds, she survived shootouts with Bonnie and Clyde. The only gang member to live long after their demise, Blanche later shared her story in memoirs revealing true gang life. Fannie Mills, the Ohio Bigfoot Girl, amazed sideshow crowds in the late 1800s with her 17-inch feet caused by Milroy disease. Despite challenges, she turned her extraordinary condition into fame, leaving a legacy of resilience and spectacle. In 1946, a woman watches a boxing match on Emerson Radio's new chairside TV with a 10-inch screen. Priced at $250, it offered improved visibility, letting multiple viewers enjoy the action clearly from any angle in the room. In June 1944, after fierce battles, troopers of the 101st Airborne relax in Carentan, France. Moments of rest amid war's chaos offered brief relief, camaraderie, and a chance to gather strength for the days of combat still ahead. This rare photo from 1920s Qajar, Iran, captured by Alfred Hynek, shows a woman performing cupping therapy on a seated man. Traditional hijamat was a common remedy, reflecting the era's medical practices and cultural heritage. Simpson Comanche Jack Stilwell, born 1853, became a legendary frontier scout and Indian fighter. His daring exploits, including the 1868 Battle of Beecher Island, earned him lasting respect. In 1967, captured American pilot Lieutenant Gerald Venanzi is led through the jungle by a calm North Vietnamese woman. His hands bound, uniform torn, this haunting moment shows two strangers facing war's harsh reality and fragile human endurance. In 1895, young Winston Churchill poses with ambition and resolve. This early portrait hints at the determination and intellect that would later shape his path from soldier to one of history's greatest leaders. The Aksaray Malaklası, or Anatolian lion, is the largest Turkish sheepdog. Feared and loyal, it served as a war dog for the Assyrians 4,500 years ago, guarding flocks and intimidating foes. This sketch shows Alexander's army. After Darius fell at Gaugamela, a Greek soldier named Nicodemus gave him water. Alexander honored Darius in death, ensuring a royal Persian burial despite their battle. Honoring First Lieutenant Ossie Reynolds of the 101st Airborne, who fell in Binh Tui, Vietnam, on December 27, 1967. A Purple Heart recipient, His sacrifice is remembered on the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. On April 19, 1945, SS women guards at Bergen-Belsen were forced to bury the dead after the camp's liberation. Their cruelty confronted, many later faced trial or execution for their actions. On May 20, 1910, 9 European kings gathered for King Edward VII's funeral in London. A historic moment, the monarchs stood united in mourning, an extraordinary display of diplomacy and shared grief. In 1963, a young boy watches pay television at home, inserting a sixpence into a slot meter for 1 hour of viewing. Early TV technology offered a glimpse of entertainment as a paid, personal experience. On May 12, 1864, Private Samuel Wing of the 3rd Maine Infantry, wounded in the Wilderness Campaign, crawled through chaos to reach a field hospital. Choosing to walk 12 miles to safety, he endured with grit, showing courage beyond medals. In 1886 Montana, Outlaws Elias and June, the Broken Spur lovers, rode with danger and love in equal measure. Cornered in a box canyon, they faced their end hand in hand, leaving a legend of fearless love that echoes through the canyon still. In 1941, Tobruk, D Company of the 9th Australian Division, turned a captured Italian 75mm gun against its owners. These bush artillery infantrymen showed fierce courage, using the enemy's weapon as a symbol of defiance. In 1875 Nevada, Samuel Lee faced the gallows for a crime he didn't commit. At the last moment, a confession arrived, saving him. He left with scars and silence, a man who glimpsed death and survived. In 1878 Texas, Boone Harker lost a hand to a bullet, yet faced his enemies one-handed. Through storm and gunfire, he struck down the rustlers, leaving only his shadow across the plains, a living legend of vengeance. In 1898, yeoman warders, famously known as beefeaters, stood guard outside the Tower of London. Guardians of history, they watched over centuries of royalty, prisoners, and secrets within the fortress walls.
Thanks for watching. Got an idea for a forgotten era I should explore? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to make it.